Welcome back to the show, everyone. Full episodes on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Well, our guest today, you're going to love her. My buddy Colleen from the radio show is like, I'm in love with her. Our guest today is an incredibly talented singer, actress, and vocal coach. We'll get to that a little bit later. Kristen Morris has played iconic roles in national Broadway tours and productions and shows like, little bitty shows like Wicked and Frozen. And right now, small independent things. Right now, she's performing here where our show is based in Minnesota at the legendary Chanhassen Dinner Theater. You may know her best from social media, like I mentioned, where she has 2 million followers. Emily often goes viral for her videos reacting to other singers. Audience, give it up for Kristen Morris.
Hi.
How are you? I'm a hugger. Oh, nice to meet you. Come on up. Right over there.
What a great space.
Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks.
How you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you. I know my radio co-host is in love with you, and she doesn't even know you. And she was like, oh my God, I might come to the show because I love her. And she follows you on TikTok, which we'll get to in just a little bit. But what is it like? Is there any difference? I hear this a lot. I've interviewed in 30 years. I've interviewed a lot of people who do the traveling shows.
Yeah.
People always talk about how magnificent our audiences are. No offense to anywhere else that our show is broadcasted from, but are the audiences? Do you notice a difference performing in this area?
I mean, you notice a difference everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as
what do you mean by that? That's interesting.
Well, as somebody who's, I've done 2 Broadway national tours, and I've played bigger markets, like the Chicagos and the DCs, Minneapolises, and then I've played smaller markets. And every house has a vibe. I don't know, like a personality, I guess. Yeah, just in the way that like when you visit these towns, you get that sense when you go to the grocery store or when you get your coffee at Starbucks. People change.
Okay, so I want to ask you on that. I've always wondered, and I think I know the answer because I've asked this before. Does the cast backstage at any point, do you guys judge us? Do you judge the audience? Yeah. I mean, if it's
100%.
If it's an audience that's not vibing with you, that's what you guys are talking about.
Well, we talk about it every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Because the audience makes a huge impact on our experience, especially when you're doing a musical comedy.
Yeah.
When you're doing a comedy and you're not getting laughter,
it makes for a long show.
Yeah.
Believe me. I mean, you know what I mean? And these people are great.
I did.
Okay, settle down. Yeah.
I did a production of Something Rotten early on in my career, the Broadway National Tour, which is like even maybe more than Guys and Dolls, a comedy first and foremost. And at the end of our touring around America, we took it to Seoul, Korea. And they were lovely audiences. They were very attentive. They were very respectful.
Yeah. But you don't want respectful.
Oh my God, they didn't laugh.
No.
But they loved it, but they didn't laugh.
But culturally, that's what they
hard.
to react because you're waiting. I mean, the beats are different, and
your whole show changes. And our show was cut by like 5 minutes because we weren't holding for laughter anymore.
Oh, because you didn't have to hold, and there goes the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
When you do an iconic role, here's another question. I've never interviewed, and that's not true. I did interview Cynthia Erivo years ago, but I've never. So you're the second Alphaba that I've ever interviewed.
Okay, great.
When you take on a role that's as iconic as that, what is that pressure like?
Oh, it's there. The pressure's there. I think I certainly put pressure on myself to find my version of the character because you can't. The minute you go out onto that stage and try to replicate anybody else's version, you're gonna fail. It's just not gonna go well, and you're not gonna feel good about it. The audience is gonna feel it, So I certainly there was quite a bit of pressure on my end to myself to find who that person was to me.
I was going to say, what is that challenge like, trying to find your version of Alphaba? I mean, what is that process like?
I think it's about looking at the script and looking at the material that's given to you and trying to put away preconceived notions of the cast album and the videos you've seen on YouTube, and just looking at the text.
Did you have to stop looking
eyes.
at videos? Did you have to like?
A little bit, yeah.
Because it plays with you.
You're sort of encouraged to, yeah. You're sort of encouraged to, but you also have to play within the form, and that's what is so interesting about replacing in a long-running show. Like you have to play within the form.
Yeah.
While making it your own. Yeah.
When we come back, more with Emily and why she is like a megastar on TikTok as well when we return. Back in a moment, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Welcome back, everyone. Our guest today, actress and singer Emily Kristen Morris. Follow her on social. Guys and Dolls playing where our show is based at the Chanhassen Dinner Theaters. Speaking of that, what is, if people don't know, if the youngins watching don't know, give us the premise of Guys and Dolls. It's a classic show, but for the 7 that don't know.
It's a classic show. It's sort of like the beginning of our art form, musical theater, right? 1950. And it takes place in sort of like a fantastical version of New York City. And it's all about, God, the relationships between guys and dolls and the gender dynamics. And it's about gamblers in New York City and falling in love amidst all of that.
Erin joins us because Erin is steeped and is a musical educator and theater. She's just done everything. But not only does Emily do Broadway and theater, but as I said, she's huge on social media. Are you surprised how you just blew up on TikTok?
Totally. I mean, I think I joined at the right time.
Yeah.
The pandemic hit and I was not auditioning anymore, and there were no jobs to be found as an actor. And so I was teaching more and more, and I joined TikTok, and I just started here's how to hit the high note in this song, and it's
because you're basically teaching. I mean, it's like like you see right here, a vocal coach reacting, and you do an analysis of others.
Yeah. I try to really spread the good vocal technique far and wide.
Yeah.
I think you do it in a way, though, that is constructive and positive. Which I think is a cool vibe that comes out, because I think on that medium, it can go to snark really fast.
Oh, nobody needs it.
And so that's like a judgment where people already have self-judgment so much.
Yeah, no.
My high school students that I work with freaked out that you were here. They were like, "You're going to talk to what?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is what's happening." Yeah. But I was also thinking about how we use that, and it goes to this corner of voice lessons or voice technique or all of that stuff, goes to this very specific place of, if you are a singer, you should have this. Do you ever work with people who are just, I feel like vocal pedagogy is important for literally everybody whose job is speaking, because we don't ever think about how we're speaking.
100%. Oh my God. And yeah, so my voice studio, we also, at EKM Vocal Studio, we have speech language pathologists who work with just speakers, public speakers, teachers, lawyers. We are all vocal athletes in a way. We use our voice so much of every day in so many different careers, and vocal health is so important. So even beyond the singing aspect of it, I think talking about the voice is important.
It would be cool to see you do a video where you literally analyzed how people were speaking.
Yeah.
I think that would be so cool. Vocal fry.
You can start with yesterday's show. I mean, if you want to take Erin talking about her boobs for 25 minutes. I mean,
that's subject matter. That's a different
That's right, Erin. It's subject. You're right. It's subject matter. That's right. What is one of your, I don't know if I want to say most repeated, what is a tip that you often give to people? Let me rephrase this. A common mistake.
Okay, a common mistake, and you know what? Look at you, it's going right back to what you just said. Your singing voice is your speaking voice. Same chords, same body. So if you speak like this and then you sing like this, not the same voice, right? And people put on singer accents and they think I'm a singer now and I'm gonna sound like a choir, and your singing voice is your speaking voice is your singing voice, and it's all connected. And this notion of singing sort of is speaking on pitch can help people a lot, I've found.
Can you sing in cursive?
I mean, Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
Yeah. See, they don't know what that is.
What is it? The audience, we're like, what? What do you mean? Can we sing? What does that mean?
It's like old school Billie Eilish, like, I was going to be singing in cursive.
Yeah, totally.
Can anyone sing?
Yeah, I actually believe anyone can
Everyone.
sing.
You
I really
believe
do.
that?
I really do.
Because I do not, I cannot sing. No, I mean.
But you said you did musical theater.
I did, but I was chorus. You can hide my horrible voice. I was drunk number 4. I mean, you know what I mean?
But how many people do you have come to you and say, oh my gosh, it was always my dream to be able to sing. I always wanted to do the job that you're doing right now.
Yes.
And you're like, but you can. You can sing. Like, everyone could take a voice lesson. Everyone can learn how to sing.
I certainly believe that it is a skill that can be developed. It's not an innate talent. It is a skill.
Okay, well, in the commercial break, you can help me sing. Give it up for Emily, everybody. Follow her on social media. And if you're watching us locally, you can see her in Guys and Dolls at the legendary Chanhassen Dinner Theater through July 5th. Again, if you're watching. And if you're watching from other parts of the country, follow her on social. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everyone. Thank you. Oh, my God. Thank you for being here.